Hello students, this is part 4 of reasons behind downward slope of the demand curve. We have already discussed the first 3 reasons in our previous videos, and in this video we will discuss this fourth reason, which is new consumers creating demand. That how this new consumer creating demand is the reason behind downward slope of the demand curve. Let's start. Let's read word by word. As price of a commodity falls, new consumer class appears who can now afford the commodity. Let's understand this thing. Suppose there is any commodity X. Okay, its price is rupees 100. Fine. Consumer A is able to afford this commodity. This consumer is able to afford this commodity. But if I talk about consumer B, this consumer is not able to afford this commodity. So according to our example, the total demand in the market is 1 because there is only one consumer who can now afford this commodity. Okay, now let's suppose that the price of this commodity falls to rupees 70. The price of this commodity falls to rupees 70. I think the consumer A, who was earlier able to afford the commodity of rupees 100, if this consumer was able to afford the commodity of rupees 100, I think this consumer will also be able to afford the commodity of rupees 70, right? So consumer A is still able to afford the commodity. And consumer B, who was earlier not able to afford the commodity because of higher prices, but now because the price has been reduced, so today consumer B is also able to afford this commodity. Okay, so the total demand in the market has been increased to 2. The total demand in the market has been increased to 2, which was earlier 1 because there was only one consumer, right? So as the price of the commodity falls, new consumer class appears who can now afford the commodity. Thus, the total demand for the commodity increases. That is, with fall in price, quantity demanded rises. Okay, यही हमने अपने एग्जांपल में देखा that as the price of the commodity reduces from rupees 100 to rupees 70, the total quantity demanded increases from 1 to 2. Okay, so it shows the inverse relation between the price and quantity demanded, and when it shows the inverse relation, that means the demand curve is downward sloping. I hope the concept is clear. Okay, thank you.